Oh, look. Oh, my. Wait, hold on a sec. I'm in Narnia. There we go. I'm not in Narnia anymore. Dude, I was... I forgot to move my mic over, bro. I was in fucking Timbuktu, bro. Who's finally coming out of the closet? Shut up. Don't bully me, alright? Hi, everybody. What's up? It's me in my cheap, stretchy t-shirt and Grinch pajama pants. Dude, I've had these pajama pants since I was like 12, I think.
30 months. Gee, that's a lot anyway. For the sake of the Pippins fan club, I will say that I love Pippins. You should too. Everyone should love Pippins. Everyone should hand over their points to Pippins. Aren't they just so helpful? They're also the Roaring Knight and the Milkman. My Pippins insanity goes deep, so you should join the Pippins fan club in their pursuit.
You should do all of that except you should give all of your points to me instead, because I'm cool. Who's ready for some freaking Homestuck, baby? Yeah! Yeah! Is Shay Pippins? I might be. Love this remix. Shout out Nyx for making it. It's fucking banger. I love Pippins, except for that one. You know who I'm talking about. You know what? The one who's just like, yeah, fuck Ram. I'm glad that bitch is dead. No one will shed a tear for him. What was with that guy? I don't know, man. He just hates British people. I know Nyx for their Toho music. You know Nyx for their Undertale Deltarune music. We're not the same. Actually, I knew of him as a Smash Bros. Player before anything else. So. We are not the same. Did you see that a pre-release build of Undertale got found? Of course I did. Do you know who you're talking to? Of course I know that. I knew that before any of you knew it. These things, they all get passed down to me. It all comes to me through the grapevine eventually. But yes, due to a very funny, Steam made a oopsie whoopsie last night very briefly and allowed people to access private manifests on games. And we a depot download code for Undertale version 0.99 was found. This version was compiled on September 7th, so about a week before the game came out. It's almost identical to the full release, with a few notable exceptions. Very few things were changed. Napstablook was accidentally misgendered in a little bit of dialogue, and that was fixed. And there was one particular thing patched out. This version has quiche guilt. If you're unfamiliar with quiche guilt, do not worry. Most people are, and I actually plan on making a video on it now, especially now that we have access to a version that has quiche guilt in it. So, quiche guilt was I think Toby's talked about this before in niche material, but it was a mechanic where if you left the abandoned quiche under the desk, randomly, after a randomly set amount of time, so a varying amount of time, a text box would appear on screen, making you popping up saying you felt a sudden sense of guilt because you left the quiche. The time this would appear would be randomized. It would happen just a certain amount of time after you left it under the bench. And it acted as a punch card for any cutscene in the entire game because it could pop up during cutscenes and give you movement back during any cutscene in the entire game. Randomly. A one-time use, RNG-dependent cutscene skip. It might not even happen to you. I don't think there's a maximum set of time allocated, so if you got unlucky, it might just not even happen. It could happen at any point. It might not even happen to you during a cutscene. Why'd they not use that? Because it breaks every cutscene in the entire game. So it was removed. But yes, that's in that version, that pre-release version, that version 0.99. And yeah, some of the dialogue, he, him, naps the Bluke as well. Those were replaced. So super duper late into development. Like this shit was happening a literal week before the game came out. Yeah, it's like crazy. I knew about quiche guilt, and I thought that got patched out pretty early on. No, that shit was there 8 days before the game released. I mean, that was in the game a week before it came out. That's crazy, right? Like, I thought this was some, like, obscure development fact. It made it really, really far.
Hello Shay, hope you're liking House Trapped him at page 3000 now.
I am. Yo, Danny Wayne, thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate it. Also, Yuki, thank you for the 30 months. Dank Memes, thank you for the 6 months. Tart, thank you for the raid as well. I could imagine someone seeing that text box and thinking they ruined their pacifist save. Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, people think they ruin their pacifist save when they run away from enemies. So, something like that popping up, you would have been like, ugh. Man, there were people who thought they were ruining their pacifist save when they do the fucking when they do John Mantle in Deltarune. There were people who thought that was part of the weird route and that they were ruining their save file by doing it. So, I could definitely see somebody thinking that the quiche guilt thing was ruining their save file. What if it showed up during the Flowey fight? That Flowey fight uses like a different It wouldn't pop up during a battle, because battles and the overworld used different like scenes. To put it in extremely simple terms, it's way more complicated than that. But imagine it like they're separate worlds. It's why you can't pull the punch card up in a battle. I thought I messed up my save file when I saw the green room before Tenna's fight. Ha! It's easy to laugh about it. Oh, no. I mean, when I first played the game, I was under the impression I couldn't run away or spare anything when I played Jenna for the first time.
I'm blue now.
Yo, Edward, thank you for the 3 months. I absolutely thought I couldn't run away or spare anything. Especially because there's certain enemies that you can't run away or spare from. If you run away, for instance, if you run away from Lesser Dog, Genocide, just gone. Done. You're out. So, I could imagine somebody thinking, seeing that they did that and thinking, oh, okay, I just can't run away from anything. Or I can't spare anything. Flowey's coded differently. You can't use slow soul while fighting him. Yeah, that's true. Very strange. Yeah, Flowey's in like his own little world. No slow soul when you fight Flowey. I've never necessarily known. I think Toby just kind of forgot to implement it. Because Flowey exists in his own little world. To be honest with you, I think slow soul mode in Undertale was something that was implemented really early on. And then just kind of forgotten about. Because it's not in the Flowey fight. So whenever they got around to creating that little, like, world that you fight Flowey in, that little section of the game, they just forgot to put it in. Wasn't in Deltarune until midway through Chapter 2. It wasn't in Survey Program, wasn't in any of the Chapter 1 releases, it wasn't even in the Chapter 2 release. It was in 1.07 of Chapter 2. Slow Soul's not very helpful at all in base Undertale. I disagree. There's instances where it comes up. It feels like the game's patterns aren't designed with it in mind. Like, you can absolutely dodge everything at full speed, but I use Slow Soul from time to time. There's instances where it's useful. I actually, funny enough, I find it infinitely more useful in Deltarune. Despite the fact that Deltarune didn't have it at first, it is way more useful in Deltarune, in my opinion. I use Slow Soul a lot in Deltarune, because it's really convenient to get like up close for grazing. A lot of people didn't know it was in Undertale. A lot of people think it was something like Fan Games invented. Like I see a lot of people think like TS Underswap came up with it because TS Underswap gives you a tutorial on it, which Undertale doesn't do. Undertale never once mentions that it's even in the game. I don't think Deltarune mentions it either. Maybe in Chapter 3 and 4, there's like flavor text that mentions it. I don't know 3 and 4 as well as I know the rest of the series. I don't know every little thing by heart yet. Also has some funny bugs with it. If you use Slow Soul, if you use Slow Soul while your controls are inverted by magic, it doesn't properly account for the inverted controls and makes you move at like 2.5 times speed moving to the right and really slowly moving to the left. It's very funny. And then in the Papyrus Date, if you use Slow Soul, it makes you drift off to the right. I have no idea why, it just does. There's a reason why in the code, and I don't know why. Oh, other fun fact about Slow Soul, in 1.0, and actually, I'm going to assume 0.99 as well, the version we just stumbled across on the last night. I'm going to assume it's the same here because everything I looked at was functionally identical to 1.0, except for the things I mentioned. You can use F9 to activate Slow Soul mode. I don't know. It's some debug that was just left over. Listen, leftover debug functions is a hallmark of Undertale Deltarune. I'm not sure if they got this one. But you know how in Deltarune and in Undertale, when you're in debug mode, you can press R in order to reset the game? In Undertale, you have to tap it a couple of times. In Deltarune, you have to hold it for a bit. This is a thing you can do in debug mode to just reset the window. I'm not sure if they patched this or not. I haven't checked, but you could do that during the fake Gerson fight in Chapter 4. Like, the right after you defeat it, the cutscene where Ralsei is smashing fake Gerson. During that cutscene only, you can reset the game by holding down R, and it brings you back to the beginning of the fight, which I just like, okay. I'm going to assume somebody hard-coded that in to test and just forgot to take it out. It happens, man. And 100%, nobody's ever going to try that in playtesting. Yeah, it's really easy to leave debug features in. Chapter 2 had a bunch of that on launch. You could get into debug mode. If you were holding down Control, Shift, and pressed up, you would get into debug mode. If you did that in the first 10 seconds of the window being open. So funny thing is that as speedrunners, we usually hold down Control and Shift. So it just so happened that you could really, really easily get into debug mode. And we found that on like day one, like immediately. We were like, oh. And the funny thing is that after 10 seconds, you would lose access to like the powerful commands and only keep some debugging features. Unless you were in Chapter 1 where it kept you in debug mode forever. And you could just fucking do everything. It was so funny. We had to sit down and be like, how are we going to rule this on speedrunning? Yeah, that was also only in 108 for some reason. It was weird. I don't know, man. I don't like envy the Deltarune developers at all having to work with like the game as it is, because Deltarune has existed on like 7 different versions of Game Maker at this point. As a game that was made starting in 2015, concepts before that, released in 2018. I mean, that's like 3 versions of Game Maker right there. Released on a version, then released on a different version on Switch, and then Chapter 2 was made with an entirely new codebase on a new version of Game Maker, and then another new version of Game Maker for the console releases of Chapter 1 and 2 together, and then 3 and 4. It's like, oh! How old is Game Maker? It's getting up there. But, yeah. It wouldn't surprise me if at some point in Deltarune's development they have to entirely rebase Chapter 1. It wouldn't surprise me if that had to happen at some point. I think right now they're satisfied with the kind of quarantine solution. Chapter 1 is like confined in a little box in the code. It's really funny. They've got it like pushed aside like it's got COVID and they need to socially distance it from the rest of the chapters. This is really funny, though. All right. I always wonder why they needed the Deltarune program to work as a game launcher. Well, that was something they started doing recently, and that's actually a good thing. It keeps all of the chapters data.wins separate so that A, the individual files don't get too big, and B, if there's chapter-specific issues, they can just patch that particular file, and it's way cleaner. Say, for instance, there's an emergency game crash they have to fix in Chapter 3. They don't have to patch any of the other chapters.
I come bearing silly news. The reserialization has a new gen-only chat, and an observation deck of old gens, and the new gens are consistently making insanely well-researched theories. It is wonderful and full of joy.
Oh, you're talking about Homestuck. I was like, reserialization? What? It took me a moment. Yo, Enigma, thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate it. Also, my comfort is. My comfort is what? Oh, no, wait, there's no F in that. My Comortis. Or is it Myco Mortis? Maybe it's Myco Mortis. I'm going to go with that. Thank you for the 3 months. Appreciate it. Also, Nold Pointer as well. Thank you for the tier 1. Myco Mortis. Hey, I got it right eventually. I got there eventually, chat. All right, let me get the good old lo-fi mix up. We learned Muscle wasn't for Homestuck. I always thought that was the case, to be honest with you. That was one of those ones that I was like always iffy on. Yeah, it was for Proto Deltarune. A lot of the tracks were for Proto Deltarune. I think the only one that was explicitly for Homestuck are, what was it again? I know Metaton's theme was for Cucumber Quest originally before being repurposed. And then the area intro leitmotif came from a Homestuck song that isn't even in Homestuck. It was a tribute to Buzenkai's track. Is the track Patient that Toby Fox made. But that, keep in mind, that's just the actual, like, the little, like, boo doo 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 doo. The actual melody that Patient has is different. It's a Homestuck melody, whereas the one that they have in Undertale is Undertale specific. You know, Undertale has the ba 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 ba. Ba ba bum ba da dum, which is like the Hotland theme. It's in core too. All right, let me get Homestuck open and ready to go. The unofficial Homestuck collection.exe. 16:9 layout. And we get into full screen here. And zoom the heck in. All right, so last we left our protagonists, it's been a bit. They're working through the new area they've located themselves in. I implemented Noelle into an Undertale mod I'm making so people can address her there. Did you hear that the unofficial collection is now lost media? That was a while ago. It hasn't, like... It's still up on the site, isn't it? It is literally just chilling. As far as I'm aware, it's in a situation where they don't really want to acknowledge it. I mean, I understand why. It's because they're rebasing the official site. But, like, this is still here. It's still downloadable. You can still get it. Yeah, you have to... The asset pack is hosted somewhere else. Like, that's not a very big deal, in my opinion. I think people forget what lost media means. Lost media is something that actually just isn't there anymore. Which I've only seen happen a couple of times. Something just straight up wasn't preserved and just it doesn't exist. It has ceased to exist. That is the wrong way. There we go. Nope, that's the wrong way. God. Why is camera lineup so difficult for me? There we go. All right, let's get started. Shay, what do you think of the Homestuck pilot being on the 27th? I don't know the significance of that. I'm sure I'll give it a look. How did I get off-centered again? I just centered myself. And then... I swear this thing has a mind of its fucking own, man. Just stay in place, damn it. All right. We took a shortcut. Now... we're back. No! The bunny! He's gone into the oil. Reunite with your loving wife and daughter. We're right back. Man, you know, it's been a couple of weeks since I fucking Yo, Moon Knight, thank you for the tier 1 for 3 months. I appreciate it. Oh, God. Oh, it's been like 2 weeks since I've read Homestuck. I'm right back to the Homestuck humor. Give dear sweet Casey the bunny. Oh my God. Not the Con Air jokes, dude. Okay, I'm going to assume these all link to copyrighted material, I'm going to assume. So I'm just not going to click that. Surrender to overwhelming emotions. All right, let's answer. John, what the wet bag of human horse shit to the face do you think you're doing? Oh my lord, no wonder you losers all fuck up this game so bad. What? I'm just acting out a scene from an awesome movie and having some fun. What's wrong with that? What kind of crappy Earth movie is this? Stupid rabbit asshole screws the pooch? No, it's about these criminals on a runaway plane, and they've got to be stopped by Nicolas Cage and John Cusack together as a team. Oh! Okay, that actually sounds pretty good, I guess. It is sweet. So sweet. Yeah, I think you would probably like it. I've heard of John Cusack, I think. Wasn't he in Serendipity? That was a pretty great for a human flick. Oh man, that sucked so bad. Okay, I don't see how we're supposed to be becoming friends if you recoil from my olive branch like I'm wiggling a gnarled tree monster's dick in your direction. Don't you have alien movies from your alien planet? Yeah, of course. We have tons of movies, and they are infinitely superior to your primitive cinematic Neander thrashings. Okay, so what is a really good one? You'll probably laugh if I tell you the name of one. Well, I already laughed when you said the name of one of ours, so who cares? Okay, fine. One that is amazing and a classic is, wherein numerous vigilantes confront peril, one of them betrays the others, but it turns out to be a part of the plan all along. Several attractive female leads provoke romantic tension. 4 major characters wear unusual hats. 1 holds plot-critical secret. 47 on-screen explosions. 1 resulting in the demise of a key adversary. 6 to 20 lines that could be construed as humorous. And the name of the movie? Among Us. No, I'm kidding. Wait. This is the title? It goes on. They tend to be more literal and informative than your titles. How do you even say them in a casual conversation? Well, we don't, obviously. It's like someone says, hey guys, why don't we go see a movie? And then everyone just ends up there, watching it. Not saying it, that's dumb. John, try to think outside your minuscule cultural bubble for a change. Okay, I think it's still cumbersome and completely illogical. Yeah, that's what happens when you start running out of movie titles after racking up thousands of years of film history. You know, I think your civilization just didn't mature enough or something before letting this Earth Arabian you call a genie out of the bottle must explain why it sprouted such a miserable crop of players instead of basically gods like us. Well, I've got one of your godly players helping me now, so we can't be in such bad shape. What are you talking about? GC gave me a map and showed me a shortcut. What the hell is she doing? This isn't what we talked about doing at all. Hold on, let me ask her about this. Okay. Okay, now she's just over there giggling at me like I'm an imbecile. What are you two up to? Why are you in cahoots now? Yo, Luna, thank you for the prime. Appreciate you. Hold on, we have an advertisement, so we shall pause for a moment. Oh shit, did my chat break? Oh, no, my chat is fine. It was just slow for a moment there. Dude, it's kind of crazy. Like, you get so conditioned by having a large audience that, like, if chat is ever still for a moment, you just think it broke. It's really funny. Streamer doesn't get messages for 5 seconds and freaks out. Shut up. Don't tisk me. Unbelievable. Hi Shay, really love your videos. I've been enjoying the Homestuck VODs. Happy to catch you live. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you for the sub. Let's see what my Discord server is talking about. Movies? Okay. All right. The advertisement is over and let us return. Ow, fuck. Okay, she just walked over and punched me and said it was from you. Sorry, I guess? I told her to stop these shenanigans. But it seems like whatever she was doing with you, she already did a while ago. Well, from my perspective at least. I don't know why you guys are doing this to yourselves. All this time jackassery, it's giving me a headache. Okay, if you talk to her again when she tries hatching more plans, give her a message into the past for me. Okay, tell her to polish my heaving bone bulge and set a table for fucking 2 on it. It's for our candlelight hate date. What is this writing? I like how you guys basically have resorted to trolling each other through us. Fuck you! Oh, did you talk to Jade yet? Jade? What? Why would I want to talk to her? That's what you said you wanted to do last time you talked to me. I don't know. Oh, damn it. Are you sure? Yeah, you told me, dude. Want me to pace the conversation? No, God no. I hate it when we start going down that road. Okay, this is going to require further investigation. I've got to go. Okay, but next time you talk to me, you might want to tell me to calm down first so I don't just block you. Back then, I won't really want to hear from you. Okay, I'll do that. Later. Look at John. He looks so fucking exhausted. Bro's just like, get this over with. John, stop hugging those salamanders and being so stupidly adorable. We are on a strict cheating timetable here. Wait, who are you talking to now? Is it one of us? Is it me? It was Carcino. I bet he is confused and grumpy. Yeah, sorta. He has no idea what you're doing. I hear him over there banging on those keys. I think this whole thing is just a way to vent some frustration. He has no purpose yet. Not like you and me, John. Oh, he said to give you a message. Oh? He wants you to touch his bone lump or something. What? And he's pretty much basically in love with you. Wait, did he actually say that? In confidence? Yeah, I don't know, pretty much. Can you copy exactly what he said? Oh no, we're not going down that road. Besides, it was a private conversation among private gentlemen colleagues. Oh, you're also going to punch him. I am? When? I guess in your future, but in your pretty soon future, I think. It's when he says stuff to you and then you laugh at him. But I'm always laughing at him. How will I know? Also, he says you said it's from me. From you? Do you want me to punch him, John? I don't care. I'm just the timey-wimey messenger here. I'm sure many highly justifiable and well-deserved punches will be thrown in due time, but let's stick to the game plan for now. John, take a look at where the shortcut took you. Turn around. Turn around? Ooh, big building. Oh, wow. What's that? It's your denizen's palace, my denizen. Every planet has a denizen that lives deep underground, sleeping and guarding a huge grist horde. Okay. The way down to its lair is through the palace. So you want me to go down there and kill him? Won't that be kind of hard? Ordinarily, you'd had absolutely no chance at your meager level, but you have an advantage. Oh. Usually, how it's supposed to go is, over the course of your quest, you will wake the denizen, and then you go through the 7th gate, which is the only way into the palace. Then you go down and fight the denizen and kill it, releasing the horde. So what's my advantage? You won't bother waking it. We will skip right to the 7th gate, find its lair, and kill it in its sleep. Okay. What's the point of releasing the grist horde? Is it just so I can make tons more sweet loot? No way. The horde contains so much more grist than you could ever use in an alchemitor. I mean, you could, I guess, but that's not the point. It's for the ultimate alchemy. What's the ultimate alchemy? It's nothing for you to worry about now. See that gate over by the broken bridge? Go check it out. All right. I gotta say, I am getting better at reading the typing quirks, chat. Examine the gate. Undertale fan, reading. I'm redeeming us. So, this is the 7th gate? That'll take me into the palace and down to the sleeping denizen? Nope, this is just a simple return node. There are lots of these around. Just hop in. Don't worry, I'll get you to the gate soon after that. Hop in. Oh, we're back. We're stuck at home again. The punch card. Prepare the gift for WQ. Oh, right, these guys. I forgot about them. Oh, they made a little crown. Meanwhile, in a long discarded memory, a parcel mistress seeks audience with royalty. A flurry of disquieting happenstances related to the adored sovereign. With no other options, her counsel is all that is left to be sought. Woo! Cool. Abdication is never ideal, but in the face of inevitable conquest, conceding ground can supply the only remaining advantage. The final hope for victory lies in patience and planning. The White King, of course, can be found on the battlefield. His crown may be retrieved there. The ring must be designated for protection. He will supply further instructions on this matter. The royal duty has been accepted, and in time, fulfilled. Ah, I love stable time loops. All right, meanwhile, back in Seizure Land, we've got Rose. Meow. Back in the field of pink and yellow, pink and gold. Oh god, these colors are so similar to each other, Jesus Christ. Is that all you have to say? Purr. I thought you were supposed to be more helpful after your resurrection, like a ghostly spirit guide. Wise, if frustratingly cryptic. Purr. Actually, cryptic behavior would be welcome at this point. This is just an Ain. He's just like me, for real. Should I report to the others that my Colonel Sprite is a lolcat? Maybe Dave can take some screen captures and overlay some poorly spelled captions, assuming he hasn't already. Meow. What are you doing there, by the way? I'm fishing. Oh, so you can talk. But sadly, there are no fish, I think. They were all eaten by the denizen. Who? It ate everything in the ocean and got so full that it took a long nap. Now there is surely not a single living thing left, which is too bad because I'm pretty hungry. I think there might be some tuna in the cabinets. Oh, good idea. We'll look there. Purr. Jaspers, the message you gave me years ago before you disappeared. What did you mean? Meow. I don't understand. Is there some meaning to these responses? Or are you just being obstinate? You will understand when you wake up. Am I asleep? Yes. Rose, I'm just a cat, and I don't know how... Rose, I'm just a cat, and I don't know much, but I know that you're important, and also, you are what some people around here call the seer of light. And you don't know what that means, but you will see it's all tied together. All the life in the ocean, and all the shiny rain, and songs in your head, and letters they make. A beam of light, I think, is like a drop of rain or a long piece of yarn that dances around when you play with it and make it look enticing. And the way that it shakes is the same as what makes notes in a song. And a song, I think, can be written down as letters. So if you play the right song, it makes all the right letters, and those letters could be all the letters that make life possible. So, all you have to do is wake up and learn to play the rain. Does that make sense, Rose? Sorry, I disappeared for so long. Sort of. It sounds like you aren't exactly in complete command of this information yourself, so I won't press you on it for now. You're a pretty good cat, Jaspers. I missed you. Brr, 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 brr. I spoke with Jaspers. He didn't understand. I didn't understand what he told me. He said I'll understand once I wake up. For some reason, this made me think of you. Yeah, I bet he's right. We wouldn't happen to be talking about awakening in a sort of breezy, philosophical sense, would we? Is my dead cat concerned with my enlightenment? Should I prepare to shed this coil of ignorance and suffering? Wow, no, I don't think so. He's being a bit more literal than that. What did he say? I doubt I could reproduce the statements with fidelity. It was like listening to a 5-year-old describe a dream. The content manages to take a backseat to the simple, heartwarming spectacle of the moment. Well, what he meant was that you have a dream self who is supposed to wake up whenever your real self goes to sleep. We all do. All 4 of us, I mean. But you see, your dream self still stays asleep when you go to sleep because you haven't woken up yet. I think I get it. I take it your dream self is wide awake when you sleep. Yes. And would I be out of line in accidentally presuming that this has been the case for many years, at least as long as I've known you? No, you would not be out of line. In fact, I'm asleep now. That was to be my next wild presumption. So when I wake up, can I look forward to being able to message people in my sleep too? No, only I can do that because of my robot. Oh, right. I forgot about your robot. My short-term recall seems to eschew the profoundly ridiculous. You guys can probably make your own, I guess, but you need to wake up first for it to matter, and maybe by the time that happens, you might not even need them. I'm not sure if necessity is a concept I'd associate with such a contraption, even under the more obscure scenarios imaginable, but good to know, I guess. Here's another question, which I'm sure will look stupid once I finish typing it. If my dream self is asleep, does that mean she's dreaming? And if she is, who's dreaming the dream, her or me? Okay, well, I don't really know how to answer the second part, but yeah, she's dreaming. She's most likely lying in your bed, troubled and restless, about things burdening her, which is to say you. Things about who you really are and what your purpose is. But you can't start figuring those things out yet because you're not awake, because you're not ready yet. That's why you have such terrible dreams all the time, Rose. Okay, how do I wake up? I'm sure it would help to start piecing together the clues to nudge your subconscious, or maybe face some things you haven't faced yet. I don't know, it's for you to find out. Maybe the stuff you wrote on your walls can give you a clue. What stuff? Didn't Dave tell you? Tell me what? Are you saying he said I defaced the walls of my room while not appearing to be cognizant of the scrawlings? Like John? I really hope he's not, that's not what you're saying. It might freak me out. He said he was going to tell you. Hold on. Twitch introduced a rewind for subscribers. Wait, really? Oh, that's cool. Strider, I need you to do me a favor. Can you take a capture of my bedroom and send me the file? For no reason in particular. Where the hell is Dave? Bro is gone. He's not answering. Yeah, he's pretty tied up right now. Can you hassle him via Spurb and tell him to talk to me? Bop him on the head with a puppet or something? No! He made me promise not to bug him while I'm asleep. Can you do it anyway? But he'll find a way to be clever and make me punch myself in the face again. Did he tell you what I wrote on the walls? Wait, what? Is that the Kingdom Hearts heart? Oh my god, it is. Meanwhile, at Dave's house... Oh, fuck! Sephiroth just cast Meteor! He's a little preoccupied at the moment, alright? Await further instruction. Meanwhile... John, see that big piece of junk there? The rocket pack? Yeah, capture log that and send me the code. I got the codes for all the other Earth crap stuck inside it from your friends from different times when they were feeling cooperative. I can make it work for you. Okay, but you can't just subtract object codes from other codes. It's like mathematically, ambiguous. Just like reverse and oring the flower pot alone can make hundreds of possibilities. Subtracting all three could be millions. Yeah, well, I'm not saying I'm anywhere near as huge of a dork as you, or that I understand any of that. Computer codes taste to me like lots of tiny needles and batteries. Wow, what? I'm giving all these codes to our hacker guy. Oh man, you have a hacker? I bet he's the best! Hackers are always the best. Ha 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 ha! Well, he sure thinks he is. Who is it? Have I talked to him? No, he says he doesn't want to talk to any of you ever, because he hates you. But he will do this, because he won't be able to resist the challenge. Okay. BRB then. The hacker from Deltarune? No way. We're gonna find the blue check marks? Okay, here. Just thanks. Wait, those kind of seem like random key mashings. Are you messing with me, John? No, they sort of are random, but it's the right code, I promise. Discord messaging. Oh, okay, be back in less than 1 second. Pachoo! Hello? What? I thought you said you'd be back in less than a second. I was. I gave you the code. It's Pachoo. It took a while for him to figure it out, but I gave it to you instantly from your perspective. Why would it make you wait? That would be so inconsiderate. Oh, I thought that was just you going off to get the code and making this little like rockety noise or something. I don't know, because you're kind of goofy. Well, you're kind of welcome, you ungrateful earth horse's nosy butthole. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. This is just a stupid code, I'm sorry. Are you sure it's right? It seems kind of obvious. He was convinced that this is the right code and had some unflattering things to say about the intelligence of your species for not being able to figure it out, which I will keep to myself because unlike you, I actually have some fucking manners. Blah, oh man, I got so served, blah. I am unfazed by your human blahs. Anyway, if it was so obvious, why didn't you guess the code? Well, you see, the explanation is perfectly simple and scientific. It was because shut up. Shut up is why. I guess I'll make this rocket now and see if this dumbass code actually does the trick. Okay, John, once you make it, I'm sure even you and your underdeveloped bone nook will be able to figure it out what to do. Talk to you on the other side. Meanwhile, we've got the imps are ready to jump them. Ooh, it worked. We got the rocket pack. Okay, I'm in. In where? The medium. Oh, already? What do you mean already? Shit took 4 goddamn hours. Huh, I guess time flew by while I was doing other stuff. How did it go with you and Jade, I guess? I don't want to talk about it. Imagine the worst day of my life. Just stood up and clinked the glass like it was about to give a speech, then took a shit in my dinner and passed out with its pants down. Ew, dog, ew. Yeah, so nasty, gross, dude. Shut the fuck up, what are you doing? I'm in a rocket pack and I'm about to blast off into space. Okay, should be sweet. I need some advice. My Colonel Sprite, which was this brainless, feathery asshole with a sword in it, turned into this bigger, like, ghostly, feathery asshole with a sword in it. It seems to want me to prototype it again. Not sure what to do. Have you asked Rose? She's asleep for some reason. Wow, really? Yeah, I saw her there, all tuckered out. Like she got smacked in the face with a pillowcase full of a snooze wizard's beard dander. Cause obviously it's fucking prime time for swiping some shut-eye about now. Like a few hours into her magic stupid quest. Anyway, what do you think? I don't really know. I mean, it's supposed to be like your ghostly spirit guide or something. Unless you have the remains of a wise old dead grandparent laying around, I'm not sure what to tell you. Okay, fine, but it seems to be suggesting something here, and I guess I'm kind of weirded out by its suggestion. I don't know, just do what it says. It knows stuff about the game, so it probably knows better than I do. I gotta go. Gonna blast off into the 7th gate and win this game, I guess. Okay, well, it definitely sounds like you're fucking something up over there. But all right, later. Later. This is absolutely no place for children. You take dear sweet Casey into protective custody. Blast off. Pachoo! Oh wait, we got sound on this one. This is actually a really cool panel. I like the drawing on this one. Did he just miss the gate? Oh, he's going for the 7th one. Okay, so that's the 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Okay. Hey! the land of heat and clockwork. Kill! Kill! Oh, he's so cool. Look at him go. He's so over the top. What? Damn, he's fucking him up. Even got the cool, like, anime glint in the eyes. Awesome. There's my fucking goat. Toby Fox! Yeah, so I recognize that image. So is this where Patient was originally going to play? Because that was the image for the video, was the land of heat and clockwork. Ba, 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 ba. Consult with Cal Sprite. You know what, let's put Patient on, actually. You know what, let's get in the mood. Toby. Oh, what the? What the fuck? How? Oh, it's playing in a minimum. There we go. I was wondering. I was like, why? How is it playing in twice in the same tab? Ha ha he hoo hoo. Shut up. Hoo hoo ha ha he ha ha hoo hoo. No, just god damn it. Hee ha hee hoo ha hee. Please, just once, shut the hell up. Hoo hoo hee ha hoo ho ho hee ha hoo ha 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 ha. Shut up. Hee ha 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 hoo 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 hee. Shut ha you the hee ha fuck hee ho up. Not the fucking iPod. This came before Apple Glass. This was actually foretelling the future. This is the what's the name of their VR headset that they released? I don't even remember the fucking name. Vision Pro? Vision Pro. Yeah, that thing was popular with the most obnoxious people in the world for like a week before everybody forgot about it. You remember that? It was like $3,000, and there was all those videos of all the people like fucking like driving their cars with it on, like a bunch of jackasses. That's it. I can't take it anymore. It was such a huge mistake prototyping. That's crazy. With this useless, mind-numbing jackass. I'm going back. Already? What do you mean already? Shit took 4 goddamn months or something. I don't know. I'm kind of losing track of how long it's been with all this time hopping. It just sounds like you're making a rash decision based on a temporary aggravation with a laughing puppet. I thought we planned to progress as far as we could before you went back. to gather information and avoid repeating mistakes. What else is there to know? We lost. Can't finish the game with a dead heir and witch. We don't know Jade is dead for sure. Yeah, well, she had a big fucking meteor bearing down on her, and we never heard from her again. Or the trolls, for that matter. After they tricked John into skipping way ahead and getting his ass handed to him by the denizen. I guess, what the fuck? Wait, how far ahead did we just go? Ah, time skip. Spoilers. 4 months. Damn, I must have missed the 4-month time skip. After they tricked John into skipping way ahead and getting his ass handed to him by the denizen. I guess once they managed to sabotage us, they were done with us. And since John died, he couldn't get Jade in on time. So whether she's alive or not, she's as good as dead from our perspective. The only thing left is to change all that. Are you sure you're ready? You remember the plan we discussed? There's not much to remember. I go back and tell John not to be an idiot and get trolled like such a gullible stooge. I don't know what he was thinking. Even we couldn't kill one of those things yet, with our higher levels and all our sick gear. It still seems hasty to me. Maybe I'm just not as comfortable with time travel as you. Nah, it'll be fine, don't worry. After you go, what do you think will happen to me? Will I just cease to exist? I don't know. I mean, maybe your whole timeline will. Maybe? Maybe. Is there a chance it'll continue to exist and I'll just be here alone forever? I'm not sure which outcome is more unsettling. The thing with time travel is you can't overthink it. Just roll with it and see what happens. And above all, try not to do anything. What do you think I should do? Try going to sleep. Our dream selves kind of operate outside the normal time continuum, I think. So if part of you from this timeline is going to persist, that's probably the way to make it happen. Okay. And hey, you might even be able to help your past dream self wake up sooner without all that fuss you went through. I think the true purpose of this game is to see how many qualifiers we can get to precede the word self and still understand what we're talking about. The true purpose is to make a sprite that doesn't make me want to flog myself raw with my own brain stem. Oh, man. All right, we have an ad, so we're going to wait just a moment. Hands Up Cinema. I don't want to alienate the non-subscribers to the channel, but did you know, Chad, if you never want to see ads, they don't play for subscribers of the Shay Twitch channel. And I hear subs may be on discount. I don't know. Do they still do September? Is that a thing? Is that active right now? I have no fucking clue. Can the non-subs even hear you during an ad? You know what? You're so true. I didn't think about that. I'm giving them advice, but they just can't hear it. I'm basically like Cal. Can we get a shout out to Dave's fit? Yeah, I noticed he had a suit on. He looked pretty cool in that. Oh god, they have AirPods in. Okay, the advertisements should have ended. By the way, chat, if you don't ever want to see advertisements, Twitch forces me to run them on my channel. I apologize, but if you don't want to see them, you can always subscribe to the channel. You can subscribe for free if you have Amazon Prime and Twitch Prime. You can subscribe for free to your favorite streamer every 30 days. And subs are on discount right now because it's the month of September, so. Just saying. Just saying. Now, let's continue. If my past self can wake up sooner, maybe I'll be the one to visit you first this time. I'll fly by and remind you that you're already awake and don't know it yet. Yeah, that'd be cool, I guess. I'm gonna go now. Good luck. Reverse. Oh, so we can time travel using the fucking... The turntable? Cool. Yo, Steve O. Steve, fuck. Sorry, something in my eye. Ah. Ooh. Steve Wozniak, thank you for the tier 1. Brrr. The timetables. I enjoy hearing people try to pronounce my name. Okay, I'm in. In where? The medium. Oh, already? Alright, we read this already. Wait! What? Don't go yet. Something's up. Ugh. Ah, yes. Okay, it's me from the future. Huh? It's me. I just appeared from the future wearing a rad suit. He says, don't go or you're gonna die. Pfft. Lame. What kind of gullible stooge do you think I am? He says, I don't know, gullible enough to trust a leet-speaking troll who wants you dead and strap on a rocket pack because she said to. This is like a terrible April Fool's prank, but I'm 13 days too late. Remember, you're talking to the pranking master. Okay, that was probably the dumbest thing you ever said just now. If future you is real, then why don't you let me talk to him? Do you hear what you're saying? Oh my god, this guy is me. If I get him to talk to you, you're just talking to me again. Jesus, it proves nothing. Hold on, someone else is bugging me. John, stop being a tool and unbuckle yourself from that piece of shit. If our friendship means anything to you, you'll listen to me in past Dave. This is future Dave, by the way. Ha ha ha. Wow, you're really pulling out all the stops for this stunt, using your phone and computer at the same time to message me. You're kind of going through a lot of trouble, actually. I don't know why you're bothering with this. Yeah, exactly. Why would I bother? This sort of cornball horse shit is your cup of tea, not mine. Don't make me track you down through time and stop you in person. You can't track down through time what you can't catch. Pachoo! Oh god, did you just blast off? No, but that would have been sweet if I did just then. Okay, well just don't, okay? I'm turning this timeline over to past Dave and helping you all stay alive and do this thing the right way this time. Just stay on goddamn ground for fuck's sake. Okay, I guess. Yo, Noster, thank you for the prime. Wait! Ah, I see. He became his own Colonel Sprite. Well, that's some fucking cheating bullshit, isn't it? Hey, sup? Great interaction, hey, sup? Pachoo! This is stupid. Strider, I need you to do me a favor. Can you take a capture of my bedroom and send me the file? For no reason in particular. He's not answering. Okay. So, we did this already. Prepare for nap. You bundle up your... Oh my god, narration. I forgot what that was like. Jesus, we haven't had this in a bit. You bundle up your knittings into a cozy nest. You aren't all that tired, though. It's hard to imagine falling asleep without the luxury of Harley's narcolepsy? 500 Pesterlogs. He's like, oh fuck, there's a narrator. Yeah, I forgot about him. Jeez. I forgot about the narrator. Shay Undertale has reportedly forgotten about the narrator. Can't believe you forgot about Hathy. I can't believe Kara made me do this. Future Dream Rose. Cease to exist. This is fitting music. Damn. She ceased to exist. Ah, have they merged together? So now the rose from the bad future has turned into the dream rose. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. I gotta keep track of all this shit. So the Dave from the bad future is now present day. Not Jade.
I warned you about stairs, bro. Oh wait, Terry, no stairs, carry on. Shoutouts to the best character in the comic if you can guess who it is.
Gee, I wonder who you think the best character is. Yo, Jade, thank you for the 34. Appreciate you. So Dave's future self from the failed timeline goes back to become his own Colonel Sprite. The Rose from that future becomes Dream Rose. Oh my gosh. I love time travel. yeah. Time travel. All right, no, I'm keeping track of everything. I'm keeping track of the story. Don't worry, it's making sense to me. Everything's making sense. I just have to accept the existence of stable time loops, which don't work, but that's okay. I put that aside. This is a fictional story. One must put aside their preconceived notions of time travel if they wish to enjoy fictional works, as stable time loops don't work. They can't exist. It's impossible for them to exist, but it's okay. It's a story. Just enjoy it for what it is. But this one isn't a time loop. This one's an alternate timeline. Yes, it is. However, if they go back in time and change the events of the past, then it would create a new timeline, and then the old timeline is still there and sort of stops existing, but that also can't exist in the same universe that a stable time loop exists. You can't have both at the same time, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm just enjoying the story. You know what? I'm not going to think about it too hard. It's all a paradox, but fuck it. You know what? If it's good, it's good. Listen, man, fucking Skyward Sword's a giant fucking time paradox, and I like that game story. It doesn't make a goddamn lick of sense if you think about it for more than 10 seconds, but, like, it's cool, so who cares? Oh, okay. So Dave's sprite is this determination color. Got it. So that's how we differentiate them. The red TG is our Dave, and then the determination TG is the Dave sprite. Determination is gold, truther. It is literally highlighted in this color in Undertale when it's named in the True Lab. It is literally highlighted. It's in a slightly brighter color than that. Orange creamsicle. Yeah, it's like, it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers color. The old one, not the new one. I fuck with those jerseys, by the way. Those are cool as hell. I'm a creamsicle fan. This is straight up orange. That's like a... It's goldenrod. You know what this color is? This is orange. This text color, this is goldenrod. That would be the best way to describe it, I think. Miltank reference. I mean, it literally is that color. This is goldenrod, 100%. If I look up goldenrod color. Let me get you goldenrod, the goldenrod palette real fast, and then let me slap that on OBS. I mean, yeah, look at that. Now, Dave's actual color is orange. Dave's sprite, that's orange, but the text color is much more akin to this color here. Look at this. It's almost the exact same. Minecraft Blaze Rod. Trust me, I know my colors are good on this monitor too. Because I have an OLED monitor, so I know no light bleeding is making me think otherwise. By the way, dude, Silk Song looks so fucking good on this monitor. It's crazy how much, like, dark colors stand out on this fucking thing. It's... Oh, God, this monitor is sexy, bro. Don't talk to John anymore. He's an impressionable doofus. Your plan didn't work. I mean, it did, but then suddenly it didn't, so you might as well quit trying. You smell like orange creamsicles. What? You're aliens. Do you even have orange creamsicles? Of course. What kind of awful civilization wouldn't invent orange creamsicles? Not one I'd want anything to do with. Okay, pretty far-fetched, but whatever. No more hijinks from you, because I'll make sure they won't work. Well, obviously I knew it wasn't going to work. My friends have been talking to John from the future. Your future, where he's not dead. So there was no way what I did was going to kill him. I just wanted to mess with him and stuff. I don't think you're following. You did kill him, sort of, and then I went back in time to stop him. Yeah, I guess there was a chance something like that might happen. All right, but did you guess that by trolling John to his grave and making me splinter us off into an alternate timeline, that you were basically complicit in making our timeline go the way it was supposed to all along, where future me is now helping Dave and we just keep playing, and our actions ultimately lead to the trouble you're all in now, thus leading you to troll us incompetently? Oh. No, I didn't think of that. Yeah, see, none of you ever thinks anything through. None of you ever thinks anything. That's not grammar. Who's in charge of timeline management there? I gotta give him the business. I gotta give him the business! He was giving him the business down there. She doesn't want to talk to any of you and has misgivings about this whole thing. Not all of us are that enthusiastic about trolling you guys. And the ones who are just sort of suck at it. Well, at least you got John to off himself, so I guess you're not totally incompetent like the others, like that awful rapper. So John actually did what I said? Yeah, I'm telling him. Excuse me, I'm telling you. Huge pushover. He will do what you say, unless it happens to be for his own good. Then all of a sudden, he's a tough nut to crack, go figure. Now I kind of feel bad. Are you sure I can't talk to him, even if it's just to apologize? Would that be okay with you, Sir Brave Knight? Yeah, that's fine, I guess. No more coy bullshit antics, though. Not even like an idiotic angry winking emote. Or what? You're going to hunt me down through time? Ooh, oh no. Wink. Yeah. You do realize I'm way higher on my echelon ladder than you. Even if you are from the future, are you sure you want to get your clock cleaned by a blind chick? Okay, even if that's true, I just merged with an impaled orange goddamn bird, and now I got all these crazy powers. Ugh! Self-prototyping is so dumb. This is why all you screw up so bad, always bending the rules like that. Oh well, can't stop you now, so I might as well drop it. Hey Dave. What? I've been researching some of your Earth soap operas. Is this you? I did not expect that. That's a throwback. Fucking Captain Planet, dude. Jesus Christ. Captain Planet, he's our hero. Gonna take pollution down to 0. Oh, man. Any of you who are younger than me don't stand a chance of knowing what that is. Oh, Jesus? That's not how you spell it. Fuck no. Why would that breathtaking douche remind you of me at all? But he has a fiery personality, sort of brash and impetuous and in your face, like fire itself. Now, I know you're bullshitting me. Do I seem like the kind of guy who'd accept a magic ring from Whoopi Goldberg to awaken some egregious homo fantasy for a ripped blue dude's mammoth eco-friendly bulge? That guy's an asshole and needs to be sealed in a duffel bag and whipped something ungodly with a bamboo shoot. Who's Whoopi Goldberg? Who cares? Okay, I made some modifications. This is so you, Dave. Come on, admit it. Okay, yeah, that is actually pretty much fucking spot on. You're actually a pretty good troll. As long as you don't bug John, I guess. That's all there is to say on the matter. Thanks, Dave. To be fair, I'm sure every one of us wishes we thought of future self-prototyping first, so you're not really all that terrible. Wink. Who are you talking to? Just telling a troll to step off. Okay, cool. So, now that you're a sprite, do you know everything about the game? Well, I knew a lot anyway, because I'm from the future, but yeah, I know more stuff now. Like things meant specifically for sprites to clue players, not to coup players? No. Youngwei Koo, he got cut by the Falcons, unfortunate. To clue players in on, but packaged in these, like, I guess riddles. I'm supposed to be cagey about it, but I don't really feel like it. Ask me anything, I'll go ahead, I'll give you a straight answer. Alright, here goes. Why are we so fucking awesome? That's the best fucking question anybody ever asked. Yeah, so is everything cool with his John business? Is he gonna be okay? That's up to him, if he decides to wise up and listen to us. If not, then we just bail everyone out again. Okay. All that gear you picked up should let you breeze through the first couple of gates, even at a low level. Later, you'll unlock the ability to bring your sprite down with you, and we'll take care of shit together. Till then, I guess we'll just mess around and let Jade build up or whatever. I'll go kill some time, maybe draw some comics. Like what? I don't know. What's the last one you did? I was in the middle of Nacho Party arc. Oh yeah, I gave up on that halfway through. Yeah, that was sort of the plan. Making a 10-part story about nachos was always a bullshit idea. Let's do some brainstorming later. Blow everyone's minds. Yeah, sure. This is great. Damn, I wish I could hang out with me from 4 months in the future. That would be sick. I'm sure me in 4 months is a pretty cool person. I don't want to go too far back, though. I would not want to hang out with me from, like, 10 years ago. I don't think, like, 10 years ago, Shay would probably really dislike me. Fucking... Dude, 15-year-old, 16-year-old Shay would probably call me the r-slur, bro. Bro would look at how I dress and be like, oh, God. Oh, God. Teenager Shay was problematic media? No way. I said stupid bullshit when I was a teenager? I can't believe it. I, for one, am shocked. Just say you too, buddy. Yeah. Overwatch Shay would be all like, dude, you look like a total. And I'd be like, hey, that's you. You just don't know it yet. And then if I jumped to, like, say, let's not do 10 years. Let's do, like, 5 years ago. I'd probably be like, damn, I'm really hot in the future. A lot of stuff changed. My life has been a very long roller coaster. Bump. Meanwhile, hundreds of pages ago, you open the package and oh no. There's something suspicious inside. It is a stuffed bunny, much like the one held hostage briefly by... Wait a minute, what? Much like the one held hostage. And we're back here again. How many? Oh god, this is so long ago. Included is a note from your best bro, Dave. So hey, since it's your birthday, I had to get you back for the sick memorabilia you got me. I got you this god-awful thing, and I just know you're standing there, flipping your shit over it, so you're welcome. It's the actual gross bunny and the blah, 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 blah. Oh, is it new? It's the actual gross bunny in the movie, so it means Nick Cage actually grubbed it up with his clownish, no-talent fingers. I would suggest you put it somewhere and display it ironically, but I know you're dead serious about this ridiculous shit, so you'll probably sleep with the damn thing and nibble its ear off and stuff. But the weird thing is that's what's cool about you. You're this naive guy like Pinocchio tumbled ass backwards off the turnip truck and started liking Ghostbusters. Then the fairy godmother kissed your nose or some shit and turned out to be not made of wood, but also pretty cool to talk to. One day, your gooberish ways are gonna land you in a jam, and I know I'm gonna have to get you off the hook, but it's cool. I got your back, bro. Then we'll meet and hug, bump, and get to know each other's filthy wife beaters so much filthier. So yeah, peace, dog. Ah, a reconsideration has occurred. Did you blast off like, whoa. Did you blast off like a British slur douche yet or what? Yeah, for my international viewers, I'm aware that this term is very offensive in Britain. This means absolutely nothing to us Americans, by the way. This is just literally nothing. Is it? Yes. I wouldn't say a slur, but it's offensive. It kind of has a meaning in America. Not really, though. People don't, like, associate it that same way. It's not offensive here. I'm sure we can count it, though. Yeah, of course. There was no way I wasn't trying out this sweet ride. God damn it. What do I have to do to make you believe me? Fist bump my future self till I got bloody knuckles, then write you an even sappier birthday note in my own blood on a Back to the Future poster? Relax, I'm not flying through the gate. I'm just flying around having a good time in the sky. Oh, okay. So you believe me then about future me? And like him turning into a floating sword bird? Okay, I don't know anything about that, but it doesn't matter. You're my best bro, and if you say not to go, then I won't go. Hey, can you hold on? I'm getting trolled again. Oh man, and if we've just concluded anything, it's that talking to those D-bags should be priority number 1. So yeah, go right ahead. Yo, Smith, thank you for the 9 months.
The Chara number.
The Kara number, so true. Toguri. I keep scrolling backwards through your adventure, trying to piece together how you botched this up so badly, and I keep finding these striking pockets of foolishness, like what you're doing now, riding your little red rocket, like you are a freshly hatched human larva, and this is all just a big school hive rumpus what? School hive rumpus respite. Humans aren't hatched as larvae, dummy. We don't hatch at all. We're born as these little, like, pink monkeys called babies. Bullshit! That's not what you just told me. What did I say? I'll paste what you said. I thought you didn't like going down that road, copy-pasting future past conversations. Why would I have a problem with that? I don't know, that's what you just told me. Whatever, look. This is really weird. So what's weird about it? Well, normally humans hatch from these, like, slimy pods, and then we wiggle out as pink larvae. Oh, really? Huh. Maybe we have more in common than I thought. Ha ha ha! I was just punking you, dude. Or at least I will be in our next conversation. Thanks for the great prank idea. Ah! Why would you trick me about that? What's even the point? I don't know. It was just a friendly prank. Don't you ever play pranks? I mean, of course you do. One of you just tried to prank me good. What? Who? Pfft, you'll find out. Well, fine. I guess you got me back, sort of. For my trolling, even though you haven't read my worst trolling efforts yet, because they happen in your future. And even then, you didn't mind much, almost like you were delighted to hear it. Kind of a perverse, really. What's wrong with you? Well, we're friends by then, aren't we? Or sort of like reverse anti-mutual friends? What the hell does that even mean? Look, you're gonna have to face it at some point, that you're learning the meaning of this human emotion called friendship. Is friendship really an emotion? Yes, absolutely. I guess it's hard to see how we become friends. This is so frustrating. Every time I go further back into your past and talk to you, you say stuff that pertains to my immediate future. And then you won't explain to me what's going on because it's already old news for you. Dude, you've been doing the exact same thing. I've done no such thing. I've been exceptionally informative and helpful, if justifiably acrimonious. You never answer my questions, though. How am I supposed to know what's going on or what you're alluding to? This game is a kind of game, This game is kind of a game of a million guides. Everywhere you turn, there's another way to figure out what's going on. So please, go secrete me in Earth River through your strange human tear ducts. You've got sprites, exiles, guardians, consorts, time-hopping future selves, mystical dream oracle doppelgangers, and if that wasn't enough, your particular group of players is lucky enough to have us to give you the scoop on stuff. Through a sort of subversion of the whole damn thing. Even though we hate you, and even though the fact that we hate you is an immutable fact as unalterable as this weighing knotted hell of a timeline choking us all to death, it does not mean we have any reason to withhold any information from you or dish it out through crypto-baffling mind fuddlery. So go ahead, ask me anything. Justified crash out? Okay. So what's the point of the game? Ask something else. I already told you that. It was this big conversation we had. Fine, where are you now? In the medium, a separate session from yours. Oh, we got an ad. An ad. An advertisement. You're 20% of the way through the comic now? Ah, yes, I've made it a fifth of the way. Help. All right, advertisement over. Welcome back, everybody. Been having great fun watching the Homestuck VODs and occasionally lurking the streams. Just wanted to say that your humor and enthusiastic reactions make for a very entertaining read-through. Thank you, I appreciate that, Unsol. All right, where was I? No, I know that. You already told me. I did? Yes, in your future. Damn it! What I mean is, are you in your house right now? Or in one of your magical lands, or what? Just curious, because you can see me, but I can't see or know anything about you. We're hiding in the Veil. What's left of it? What's that? It's a huge belt of meteors, orbiting way outside Skya, beyond the orbit of the planets, dividing the medium from the furthest ring, where Durs orbits. Durs? The dark planet. Prospit's the light one near Skya. Well, geez, how am I supposed to know any of this? You'd probably find out sooner or later from your dumb grandma. But by fusing with a sprite, she had to withhold stuff and be mysterious and all, to make your adventure seem more magical. It's infuriating. Okay, so the Veil is a bunch of meteors. What do you mean, what's left of it? Okay, there comes a time when black inevitably beats white. On the battlefield in the center of Skya, the White King is captured or killed or something. That's when the reckoning starts. Okay. The rulers of Durs, the Black King and Queen, get the power to send the Veil towards Skya, to destroy it. That kind of starts your big countdown when shit gets serious. So then it's up to us to save it? Yeah, you have that long to kill... Wait, what? Yeah, you have that long to kill the Black Queen and King, and Skya itself sort of buys you some time by activating its defense portals to catch some of the meteors. The threat gets bigger the longer you take, though. Smaller meteors come first, and they get progressively bigger and bigger. And there's only so much of them Skya can absorb for you. Okay, but it sounds like we've got plenty of time before that happens, right? That's just it. You don't. Ordinarily you would, but your reckoning starts much sooner because of some dumb things you've done. You completely blew it already, and you have no chance of winning anymore, which ordinarily would be fine. It's just another bunch of losers to fail at this game. It's what you do later that causes so much more trouble than that, and now we have to deal with it too. Oh no, what is it? Already told you. It's inevitable and completely pointless to talk about it anyway. Yeah, well, maybe you're wrong. Maybe there's something we can do to stop it if you just help us. I'm not wrong. It's all right here in front of me. You fuck up royally. End of story. Okay, we'll see about that, Mr. Sourbulge. Hey, aren't you kind of uncomfortable sitting on a meteor? Aren't you all huddled in a crater or something? No, there's all kinds of crazy shit in the Veil. A lot of these meteors are kind of like big seeds. Seeds? Well, what kind of crazy shit is there? Stuff like buildings, facilities, like labs and stuff. Weird. Yeah, the Veil is kind of like a neutral ground for the kingdoms, like our planets. Some places are used to genetically engineer soldiers and agents for the two sides, using genetic material from the exotic menagerie of chess pieces on the battlefield to help fuel the war and keep raising the stakes. Wow, I don't think I'm following this. Yeah, no shit, but you'll find out when you get there, since you were in the Veil when we last talked. Anyway, that'll be enough info for you to think about and be less stupid in time for conversations we've already had. I'm out of here. Okay, but wait, can you give a message to GC for me? Tell her, nice try. What? Why would I give her a message for you? Do it yourself, I'm not really a relay service. Oh, well, I thought you'd be cool with it since you asked me to give her a message for you last time, but whatever. I find that highly implausible. I'm not following for any more of your human pranks. Nice try, John. Jack, ascend. Who the fuck is Jack? Oh, this is where this plays. I've listened to this song before. Oh. Oh, it's the Veil. Durs, the dark planet. Huge bitch. Oh, we're back. Whee! Walking. Doesn't like that. Oh, the ring. Put it on. Oh wait, I remember this character now. Yeah, he was the guy who had the issue with the hat. Meow, 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 meow. Oh my god, that's a lot of meows. Wow, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Ooh, cut the ring off. Oh, she's dead! And now he has the ring. Uh-oh. End of year 1. Hey, we did it. He has the ring. End of year 1. Locate the 4th wall. Unlocked album, Homestuck Volume 4. He has the ring. The big man has the ring. Ah, it's all foreshadowing, isn't it? Activate. What the? Engage in highly indulgent self-insert. No! Andrew Hussie! What are you doing here? Engage in highly indulgent self-insertion into story. What? Oh, hell no. This is always such a terrible idea. Leave me alone. Examine wall. You really wish your side of the wall had an off switch. Which is to say, I really wish my side of the wall had an off switch. Forget it. Go back to work. Okay. You're just going to ask me to recap Homestuck, though. I don't know why you'd want to sit there and watch me type. This is going to be pretty long. Recap the first year of Homestuck. Oh! 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 I didn't read any of that. Do something less boring. Oh my god. Oh, it links to all of the fucking pages? Oh no. There's only one thing to do in a situation like this, chat. I can't read. I'm an Undertale fan. Homestuck began on April 30th, 2009, the 13th birthday of our chief protagonist and future boy Skylark, John Egbert. 3 days prior was supposed to be the day he received this bird beta in the mail, but it was running late. It showed up later that afternoon. After becoming a variety of domestic adversaries, he retrieved the game along with the birthday package for his internet friend Dave Strider. John soon established the game's connection with another friend, Rose Lalonde, who spent the day badgering him about playing with her, after unsuccessfully attempting to convince Dave to play. Upon connecting, Rose was able to manipulate John's environment, move his furniture around for your culture, and restructure the shape of his room. John was unable to do this because of reservative. He installed his client's copy of the beta and required a server. The server got the birthday package for another friend, Jane Hardley. Jane messaged John inquiring about the package. At the moment, neither her package nor the server copy had arrived for John. Rose had also prepared a package for him, but is not mailed yet. It sits in a room. Dave package contained the authentic stuff bunny from Con Air. In addition, allowing Rose to control John's environment, server copies an array of devices while Rose deploys to John's house. These devices are a system by which others manufacture any item using the code on the back of the item's Hypsilog card if they gather enough grist to pay for it. Later, they would be able to combine the punch card alchemy, whereas my items could be used for purposes of design. One device had been activated with a countdown and released an entity called the Colonel Sprite. The countdown ticked down to John's house would be struck down by a meteor, destroying his neighborhood. To escape this demise, John had to use the devices to manufacture a special item that looked like blue apple and take a bite out of it in order to transport his entire house beyond the impact of a mysterious dark realm, where his house would be situated itself atop a rock column high above a blanket of clouds. This realm is called the Medium. Before he entered the Medium, though, John and Rose's prototype of his Colonel Sprite with a large hand like doll is again, he's friendly described its likeness, including the way the doll was. I can't do it. I didn't read any of that. Do something less boring. Shut the hell up. Huh? Oh. Cal, please, not now. Why don't you keep drawing Homestuck or something? Oh, but I don't merely draw Homestuck. Type arrow. I'm about to make a joke. Okay. I conjure this intrepid fantasy-scape with tears bled from the wisdom-weary eyes of 50,000 imaginary magicians. I pull heavy drags from the brooms of inspiration with enchanted bellows marauded from a guild of churlish mythical dwarves. Vast, bulbous riddle spiders push the silken strands of pure whimsy through the hideous abdominal spinnerets, and it is that with which I weave this audacious cocoon of exquisite lies. And when it hatches, a great moth of titillation will awaken and roar and beat its wings, and the powder settling down will arrest the humors of an enormous, terrible old beggar, relaxing the vulturous, leathery vice grip he's fixed around your captive mind. This is stupid. Stop being a wise ass and get drawing. All right, won't be that exciting to watch though. I'll pull up Photoshop again. Here's the file I was using for the fourth wall. What do you want me to draw? Can you show us what's going on with John again? Sure. How about if I drag the content from one of the John files under the fourth wall layer so we can make a more graceful transition out of this ludicrous, highly disruptive self-insertion arc? That sounds like a good idea. My God, this UI. Did Photoshop's UI really used to look like this? Ah. Oh, and then you can type something like, switch walls view to show us what's going on with John. Here, I'll prepare the GIF file for that. It'll take just a few seconds. Go ahead. Say that. Switch walls views to show us what's going on with John. You decide that's entirely enough of that. If this website becomes any more self-aware in a playfully self-deprecating yet weirdly self-aggrandizing manner, you're going to go drown a bag of puppies in a sewer. What? Did you what did you just say? Toby, no! Answer GC. GC sent EB the file lof. How would you go about reading this? Is it Lois map? Oh, because it's land of... Oh, right. Land of... oh, God, what was the name of the place? Land of Wind and Shade. Okay, yeah, that was it. Yeah, Lois map. Okay. I forgot what it was. It's been a bit. I haven't... They only mentioned the name of the land once, so... Lois. Peter. Not the Lois map, bro. When the light is running lowest and the shadows start to grow us and the places that you know us. Peter, the trolls are here.
Peter. The horse is here.
Peter. The horse is here. Peter, what are you doing? Crack. What the fuck? What's this? It's your world map with your second gate labeled so you can go there. Oh man, let me drop everything and go there because I'm such a huge hurry to take more of your advice. John, please, give me one of your human breaks. I feel awful about killing you, even though technically you never even died, so I don't know what you're bitching about. Yeah, well, Dave said I did, and I believe him. That is because he and you are best what? Poopa? Best Poopa Pals? What the fuck is that? What's Poopa Pals mean? Like a bug. Pupa. Oh! Oh! Right, because they're, right. I forgot they're like larvae. Like pupatar and spupa. Yeah. I know what a pupa is. Okay, it just caught me off guard here because I'm not used to that being thrown around. That is because he and you are best pupa pals for life. Can't I be your pal too, John? I don't know. I thought you were okay for a while, but now you're kind of giving me the creeps. Jigus. Why does nobody know how to spell Jesus correctly? Gus. Gus. What? I am invoking the name of your Earth Jigus to express my frustration. You mean my Earth Jesus? I don't know. Do I? You have a troll Jesus? John, we have the best troll Jesus. You don't even know. Wow, really? Or is this a joke? It's a joke. I'm not really sure what a Jesus is. Well, neither do I guess. It's pretty much not anything. John, will you please follow the map? Let me earn your trust. If you don't like what's on the other side of the gate, you can just turn around. Okay, I'll take a look. What? The fucking Google Earth. Oh my god. Oh, this old UI. This really, this brings me back, man. John, here is your house. I cropped this world map for you so you can find where to go easily. Fly north. Also, hi, this is me. Is this the first time John's actually seeing what this person looks like? What GC looks like? I mean, we know what they look like. I even know what her name is, but I'm not supposed to know that yet, but of course I know what her fucking name is. Oh, wait, hold on. This isn't on the screen. This is the second gate. Go in here. I promise you won't die this time unless you screw up all by yourself. Proceed to the second gate. Dude. Enter. Gate 2. 2%. Oh my god. You spend the next 20 minutes staring at this image before you realize it's not a flash file. Jebaited. Actually fucking jebaited, dude. Unbelievable. Oh no. What even happens when it hits 100%, chat? I'm not gonna wait for it, but... It's just a GIF. Ha! Oh, hey, we're in the Deltarune brain rot dimension now. Cool. So basically you're telling me that what John did was that he attempted to fly straight to Ganon, got his ass whooped, and Dave had to come back in time and say, no, 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 you gotta go beat the Divine Beasts first. He's even a bird. He's just like Rivali, and his skill's probably the best one. Because Rivali's is by far the best one. I'm sorry. The jumps are just too nice. Honestly, kind of a skill issue. If it were me, I would have just thrown a bunch of bananas in a pot and gotten attack +3 and beat the shit out of the guy. Come on. Kind of a skill issue. Best skill in both games. Rivali's Gale, yeah, I think it's better than any of the ones in Tears of the Kingdom, too. Cooldown's a little annoying, but it's just being able to gain instant verticality. I mean, granted, you don't really need Rivali's Gale in Tears of the Kingdom because you can just whip out your good old-fashioned shield with a rocket attached to it. God, that game is... I can't believe that game is fucking real, man. That game is... That is unbelievable. Or I could just make my fucking Green Goblin hover bike and ride around like a fucking freak. Crash landing. Oh, so what's this? Rose gets a gate right above her house? I guess John had his first gate right above his house. Ah, they finally met up. Bro doesn't know how to land. To be fair, have you ever tried landing in a jetpack before? It is not easy at all. Like, at all. Have you? How do you know? Oh, you know, I fly around in my Iron Man suit all the fucking time. What do you think I spend all my YouTube money on? Okay, Jeff Bezos. Yeah, you know, I fly around, they call me Woke Man, and I fly around in my armor distributing Tylenol to all the masses. I fly over the houses and sprinkle down Tylenol and COVID booster shots. They call me Woke Man or whatever, I don't fucking know. I saw a tweet from somebody that said their high school classmates had started calling their friends, quote, Tylenol Americans instead of... Wait, just... What are we doing? What are we fucking doing, dude? What are we doing? What timeline are we in? It's just, I don't understand. We live in a fucking parody, man. I'm not sure I'm ever gonna watch my country's reputation recover from this in my whole entire life. My God. Anyway, enough talking about current events. Let's get back to Homestuck. Get up. Despite the pandemonium of your entrance, Rose is still sound asleep. She must be really tuckered out. It looks like this little guy is awake and ready for action, though. He is adorable. You decide to name him Dr. Meowgan. Answer, Dave. Wow, okay, you're a little early, but that's fine, I guess. Also, you suck at rockets. Ah! What? She tricked me again. Who? GC. She told me how to get to the second gate, so I went through, but it took me to Rose's house instead. Another prank. Dude, you did go through the second gate. I mean, I don't know why you would listen to her again. Kind of moronic, but that's a whole other issue. She didn't trick you this time. Oh. Then I don't really get this. What were you expecting? This is how it works. The progression of the gates is like a whole round-robin thing, cycling through each planet. Gate 2 on your planet leads to Gate 2 on Rose's, and then you build up to Gate 3 above her house, which leads somewhere else on her planet. You look for Gate 4 somewhere there, which leads to Gate 4 above my house, and so on. Wow, okay. Ordinarily, Rose would have already gone through her Gate 1, but she's sleeping pretty hard, obviously. And ordinarily, you wouldn't have gone through Gate 2 until our house was built up, so you wouldn't fall to your death, but you got your cheat rocket, so that's fine. See, we all got to coordinate on this thing. Okay, how do you know all this? Fuck. Come on, dude. Oh, yeah, you're the orange Dave. Hey, no offense, but do you think I could talk to the real Dave for a second? God damn it, I am the real Dave! You know, the one who saved your life? I'm more real, actually, because I've been through some heavy shit, already hopping around on red-hot gears and I-beams for like a year, and grinding shit out for your ungrateful ass. Here, look, check out this code from the future, not that you deserve it. You're fucking welcome. Wow, calm down, I'm sorry, that's not really what I meant. I mean, of course you're a real Dave, but what I mean is the Dave from my time is also my friend, and I guess he's in the same boat I am, not knowing stuff and all. And I'd feel bad keeping him out of the loop. Yo. Oh, hey, I think I pissed off your future self. What did you do? I said he wasn't the real Dave. I think I might have really hurt his feelings, though. Pfft, don't worry about it. Why not? Because I wouldn't give a shit, and he's me. Okay, I'm in Rose's room, by the way. What? Really? Yeah, but she's asleep. Okay, don't go anywhere. I'm coming down to the computer. Okay. Dave is here. He wants you to use the computer. Probably to help you scope out Rose's room and snoop and stuff. I mean, that's what I would have done if you were alive. So I'm gonna go. Use these flappy ghost wings and tear shit up in space or something. Sure. Hey, Dave. What? In case I forget to say so before, thanks for saving my life. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we have an ad, and I'm going to refill undo, chat. So, give me just a moment, and I'm going to go get some freaking drink. All right, I'm back. Chair gaming. Yes. All right, ads are over. Welcome back, everybody. This panel has a subtle watermark of Snoop Dogg on it. What the fuck? What is he doing there? Yo, I didn't even... Wait, what? That's crazy. Wait, what page is this? The page is called Snoop. Ah! Check above the image. Ah, Snoop. Snooping as usual, I see. Okay, I don't know what you're doing here, but I think we can both agree that you've got to rummage through as much of her shit as possible before she wakes up. Man, I don't know how to feel about that. I don't really want the idea of capering around her room while she's asleep. It feels weird. I'm gonna wake her up. Dude, no, come on. She's out like a light anyway. Like a light. Eh. I think I got the wrong version. It was like some weird future thing that happened that made her sleep. A future thing? Yeah. Shit doesn't get more clear than that. Well, yeah, she won't wake up. I guess so, but I'm not snooping. Fine, don't. But here, just do this one thing. See those 2 notebooks on the floor behind you? Yeah, they look sort of like journals. I don't think I should read those. You don't have to read them. I'm not telling you to. What kind of prying tool do you take me for? Just pick them up. You know, like, tidy up a bit since you made a royal fucking dump of her room just now. Capture log the books. Now, I need you to do something else. This is important. Like, for important game reasons and stuff. Take the card, the books are on, flip it over, so you can see the code. Wait a minute. I see what you're trying to do. I won't tell you the code for Rose's books. Dude, you don't have to tell me the code. Just flip it over and let me know if there's a code there. That's all. Okay, I guess. Yeah, there's a code. All right, cool. You can ditch the books now if you want. Maybe put them back on the floor so Rose doesn't think you were snooping. Seriously, you've got grubby fingers, bro. Why don't you mind your own business there? What even is with you? Haha, Dave. I think all of this laughing made me poop in my pants too hard. Isn't that your birthday package there? Oh yeah, I think it might be. Maybe you should look at it. I don't think it counts as snooping since it's technically yours. Yeah, maybe. I wonder if she finished. She was so tight-lipped about the damn thing. I'm really curious. Femboy, what? Huh? What did I miss? Zoom in. Devious Dave. Also, when did he get his suit? Does he just have this, I guess, now? Oh, wait, it's because future Dave gave it to him. That's right. I guess it was in the it was in the pile of gear. Meanwhile, Rose is on the dark world. Excuse me. Dark world. Say that again. I forgot the name of the place. Dirge? Dirge. Yeah. Rose, you need to go to the second sanctuary. But if the second sanctuary was so good... Oh, is this Dream Dave? Yarn bonk. This shit just knocks him out. That's so funny. Hey. Is that Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff on the walls in his dream world? Oh no. Check Rose's bookshelf. You eye your birthday package again curiously. It's awfully tempting to peek inside, but you feel guilty about it for some reason, even though it's yours anyway. You suppose a perusal of her bookshelf would be harmless enough. Just a bunch of books. The knowledge within is meant for everybody. Dave pesters you with a message, as if, which you decide to not bother dignifying with a whole Pesterlog ordeal because it's probably just him being a jackass again, so screw him. Yo, FB, thank you for the 9 months. Boo. Look at a book. The #1 New York Times bestseller. This ocean, Charles. The big man has the answers. You find a book full of beautiful poetry and groundbreaking philosophical thinking by American sports legend Charles Barkley. These are words to cherish. This is a man to treasure. The big man has the answers. Take the book. You capture-log Rose's autographed copy of This Ocean, Charles. Jewels of wisdom like this don't just fall into your lap every day and shouldn't be parted with lightly. You'll doubt she'll mind if you borrow her book. She's always trying to get you to read her weird books anyway. Oh, just open the package already. You can't take it anymore. You're going to see what's inside. John. I never got to thank you properly for your gift. Yes, the words were there, language comprising the familiar veneer of gratitude rubbing off with each tired favor traded for. A God bless to a sneeze, or a few pennies cradled in a receipt. Perhaps it's the deplorable romantic in me, but I thought your present and your friendship demanded reciprocation surpassing by some degree the utterly meaningless. The proper thanks, I thought, would be a demonstration that your offering was not in vain. Yes, maybe some would take your suggested alternative to my gloomy preoccupations as a passive-aggressive jab, but I know you didn't mean it that way. In fact, I'm sure reading about it now is the first time the notion has occurred to you. John, please stop rolling your eyes. The letter is down here. The gift in this box is a resurrection. I used your present to thread life anew into a tattered heirloom. As long as I can remember, its black, greasy appendages have been tethered limply to its ratty, porous carriage. Too delicate to wash, too dear to discard. I used to love this rabbit. Now he's yours. I trust you'll find this to be adequately sentimental. Happy birthday, Rose. Put the bunny back in the box. Chaos Dunk! This gift from Rose is so cool. 2 sweet bunnies on one birthday? What are the odds? In a fit of enthusiasm, you shut up and jam. The bunny back in the box, executing a textbook, Chaos Dunk. Millions would have perished if everything in the ocean weren't dead already, that is. Chaos, chaos. Take the box. You gently chaos dunk the fragile bunny back in the box and capture log it. It is such a nice present. You will have to write Rose a thank you note and tuck it under her hairband or something. Wait, no, that'd probably be creepy. This bunny reminds you that you still have a salamander in your Silodex. She is holding the bunny Dave got you. It's sort of uncanny how similar they are, aside from the knitted enhancements. Seriously, what are the odds? So weird. Deploy beloved daughter. You release dear precious Casey. She was probably getting antsy in that card. You think you'll leave her here with Rose. A dangerous quest is nothing to embark on with a sweet, innocent little girl stashed in your inventory. That is something Toby would write. That is like Toby Fox dialogue right there. That's straight out of Earthbound, bro. You aren't actually sure if she's a girl, though. You don't even know if salamanders can be girls. Aren't they her? Oof. Oof. You don't know anything about biology, unless it is biology that has to do with ghosts and slime. But even then, you don't actually know anything. You just sort of like to pretend you do. Looks like a troll is bugging Rose. Yeah, it's an actually okay. You know what? We're not gonna add this on the counter because this term was an actually used biological term for species of animals that were able to change their sex at will. For instance, several species of slugs. I think it's still used like professionally as a term, but of course, people have used it very offensively towards human beings, so it's kind of like a unfortunate situation. It's certainly dated. The slur counter is at a superposition. Oh, fuck. It's going to give me a tarot card. It's gonna give me a tarot card if I play a straight with an ace in it? Fuck superposition. What a terrible joker. That shit sucks. Ass. I sure hope superposition gives me judgment so I can sell it and get a better joker. Answer the troll. GA began trolling TT. I'm supposed to antagonize a few members of your trivial species. I have to start somewhere, and somewhen, so I am starting with you. And now, it's going to be pointless and unpleasant. Mostly for me. Actually, you know what? I'm not really feeling this at all. Goodbye. She's not here right now. She's asleep. But okay, see you. Is this your human sarcasm that I've heard about that you always use that is basically a terrible way to communicate? No. I thought that was the thing you did, the rose human specifically. Oh yeah, that's me. I am the rose human. Look at me. I am so smart with all these snooty words and complicated things to say. I am the queen of books. Okay, those are definitely insincere statements. Why do you work so hard at being awful? I'm so burned. These burns are crazy. Can we just cut to the chase and be friends already? These cat and mouse games are so dumb. You know, we're just gonna all be friends at some point anyway. Have we spoken before? I don't know. Maybe. It's hard to keep track with all your time nonsense. Now that I think about it, it is pretty conceivable that I will talk to you again in the past after this conversation. That's because you guys always do things the hard way and the dumb way. I should figure out how the viewport feature of this application works so that I can see what such a primitive creature looks like. Haha. Well, I know what you guys look like. You look like Howie Mandel from Little Monsters. Even though, to be perfectly frank, he was kind of a big monster because he was a big goofy adult. And Fred Savage was like his child prankster sidekick. Is this an adversary you have encountered in your quest? No, it's a movie. You should ask John about it because he thinks it's awesome, which it is. It seems you put stock in John's assessment of things, even really uninteresting things that are actually pretty terrible to listen to. He is either the leader of your party or you hold whatever the human equivalent of mating fondness for him is. Yeah, I got him this really cool bunny for his birthday, and it's really nicely knitted and everything, because I am basically in love with him, you are right. Okay. Heh, just kidding. I'm sure John knows it's because I am really thoughtful, and I bet he really appreciates the present, and would say thank you if he were here. Okay, human courtship is definitely a strange thing, and it's sort of blowing my mind listening to this. I think I'll talk to someone else now. Why don't you talk to John? Maybe. When along his timeline would you recommend communicating with him? Oh man, I don't know. Why don't you pick the time that'll make the most complicated mess out of everything imaginable? You know that's what you're going to do anyway. Considering that you're obviously not that smart and basically understand whipping bug-winged fuck all about even the most elementary temporal mechanics, I'm a bit perplexed as to why I find myself so vehemently fondling the short end of the antagonism stick here. Kind of irritating. I'm going to talk to your comrades, this John human, and figure out what's going on. Okay, if you talk to him in the past, he'll understand even less buggy whipped fuck all about time, and he'll be confused. So maybe paste something from this conversation to him. I don't know. And if you talk to him in the future, he'll probably know all this stuff, like things you've said to him but haven't said yet, and then you'll be confused. Sorry, that's just how this works. Don't say I didn't warn you. Consider me fully briefed on the matter. Until next time, Rose. Next time in the past. So last time when these two spoke, I remember GA thought that Rose was fucking stupid. So it was actually John the whole time. GA began trolling TA. Oh, they control each other? Damn. If you're not too busy still setting up the network, perhaps you could come show me how to activate the viewport. Wow, no, not another typing quirk. It's a lisp? Okay. I am in fact too busy still setting it up. Whoa, here's an idea. Press F1. My keyboard is missing the F1 key. Live. Don't bother me, I'm not in the mood. If I see one more gnarl of wires, kind of jutting out and being tangled or whatever, I'm going to perform some sort of athletic fucking somersault off the deep end and get a call from the president or some shit. Now go away. Fuck. God, it's like I'm doing evil Lancer. You used to talk more. If I recall, I was typically the one who would solicit reprieves from your nonsense, so I don't know what happened. That was before I knew we were getting to die, and no one believed me. Now look at you all. I'm believing I'm suddenly, uncanny. Then why are you doing this? Setting up these stations for us? To get you all off my balls about it. I kind of want to troll him personally, no way. Kind of juvenile. But you guys go knock yourselves out, okay? See the menu up top? Fiddle around with that till you open the viewport. I did not fiddle with it. I did fiddle with it to no avail. If you could figure shit out by fucking around, then you don't belong near computers. If you can't figure shit out by fucking around, you don't belong near computers. That's true. I basically found out everything I know about computers by just fucking around as a kid. Kind of like with a registered... If you move to a new town, you have to go up to your neighborhood door and warn them about how stupid you are, and give them a chance to hide all their innocent technology and vandalize your house. F1. F1 bonk. Look at these goofy goobers. Rose and Dave, shut up and jam. Oh my god. Look how much fucking... Dave shows you some of his sweet gear. Wow, he is so cool. Jam. Okay, so we got Unsheathed by Alex Rossetti. Welcome to the New Extreme by Robert J. Lake. Oh, that's a slur. By Toby Fox. Durst Dreamers by Salatris. And Phantasmagoric Waltz by Alex Rossetti. Toby Fox is problematic medias. Varric. I have fucking had it with your shit. Ah! Cool. I searched the meaning of that word thinking it wouldn't be that bad, and oh my god, it is. Yeah, I accidentally said it out loud in my very first fucking reading of Homestuck because I didn't know. I mean, that's like, I doubt even any of them even knew what that word meant. I mean, that's some like 1850s racism, bro. That's like some 200-year-old fucking shit. Like, they went back down, they dug that shit out of the pharaoh's fucking tomb, bro. That shit was sealed up in the pyramids of fucking Giza. They had that shit fucking immortalized in the Pantheon, bro. That shit was out there in Mount Olympus. What does it even mean? It's a derogatory term for somebody who is 1/8 black. Can it be called a Lovecraft era slur? I think it's before Lovecraft. Dude, fucking Mozart was probably saying that shit, dog. It's crazy. Mozart catching strays. First, be the pony. Second, follow mom. Huh? You are now the pony. You stand outside some ruins, which your beloved master's mother entered recently. Outside, you find a striking scarcity of oats or greenery or anything at all that is delicious to chew on. This is as compelling as a reason as any to follow her inside. Maplehoof, enter. You go into the ruins.
No.
Your clopping hooves
Huh?
echo throughout the cavernous and foreboding environment, but you are too stupid to be nervous. Your powerful snout detects the scent of Rose's mom. She went this way. My God, I just realized this predates... Okay, I cringed a bit when I read this word, and I realized that this panel predates this word meaning that. This predates that. See? Oh, God. What does it mean now? Don't look it up, please. It's not... Trust me on this. Trust me on this, okay? Take advice from your friendly friend here, who's been on the internet a couple of times and has been exposed to ungodly shit. It's NSFW fucking My Little Pony thing. Don't look it up, okay? It's weird, all right? Just trust me on this. Just trust me on this. You don't want to look it up. Yeah. I was unfortunately exposed to that when I was young, playing Team Fortress 2, because somebody had it as their spray. God. Man, the old internet fucking sucked, bro. The early internet fucking sucked, man. It was great, but it also sucked. Yeah, exactly. Follow the scent. Good grief, look at all this grist. A large and terrible monster must surely have been slain here. My goodness gracious, look at all this. There's diamonds and shit, bro. We're out here playing fucking Bejeweled. Collect the grist. You pick up all the grist and store it in Rose's grist cache. This is entirely too much grist of too many exotic types for such a low-level player, but you'll take it. You don't look a gift horse in the pink heart tattoo. That's a Shay mom fucking... You don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Oh my God, my mom said that all the fucking time, man. That's one of my mom's many proverbs that she would always exclaim at us. It was always shit like, It takes two to tango. Don't make a mountain out of a molehill. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Is your mom Jesus? She is very religious, so. Is that a Trojan horse thing? No, the expression, don't look a gift horse in the mouth, is like, you know, something, it's basically akin to just like accepting something generous and without criticism of it. The idea is that somebody is giving you this thing for free and you're being a critic of it. Unless it's a big horse made out of wood, in which case you probably should examine it a little closely. Who knows? The Trojans might be in there. They may be ready to raid your house, bro. So if a giant horse made out of wood appears on your driveway, you might want to look inside of that one because, yeah, who knows? Fucking ICE agents might be in there. Yeah, I know it wasn't the Trojans inside of it. I know. It's funny, right? Oh, by the way, we have an advertisement. Shay, what are you erming me about? Why am I being shade? I just felt like it. Okay, fair enough. But, yeah, it's funny because we refer to, like, the type of virus as a Trojan, right? After the Trojan horse, of course. It's a program that pretends it's something it isn't in order to deceive you. But it's funny because the Greeks were inside the horse. The Greeks were invading Troy. The horse was not the Trojan. They were invading the Trojans. But I guess Greek horse just doesn't really flow off the, you know, it doesn't stick in your mind as much as Trojan horse. I'm not gonna look a Greek horse in the mouth. Imagine, like, you know, imagine the fucked up timeline where instead of calling them Trojan viruses, we call them Greeks. Oh, man, watch out. I just got a Greek on my computer, bro. Like, imagine that fucked up timeline. Also, pretty sure that the Trojan horse, like, violates the Geneva Conventions, right? If those are even, like, matter, if that matters. Obviously, they weren't written back then. But I don't think you can pretend to be something you're not. That's like a war crime, right? But history's written by the victors, so... Geneva Conventions? What Geneva Conventions? All right, we're back from ads. Let's continue. The grist overflow is gathered by the grist gutter utility supplied by the grist torrent. It is stored and gradually redirected to other players. Proceed. Do what now? Rose's mom stands on a small platform and disappears. You are a little nervous about transportalizing yourself as a quadruped. Grisly bisection strikes you as a very real possibility, even though you're too dumb to think of such things. First, be the hat. Second, find dad. Rose stops being the pony just in time for John to start being the hat. The breeze carries you to where you need to go. Well, that's convenient. You settle in front of a man in sore need of a fresh hat. He gathers the clean hat, along with a shoe he found through similarly serendipitous means to replace the one he lost. Ah, these two meet face to face. Yeah, it was the shoe you put in the pipes all the way back at the beginning. Ooh, things are happening. Visit Rose's alchemeter. You decide to try out the code Dave Sprite gave you. Make the item. The thing is huge, and it costs a fortune. 500,000 pieces of build grist, garnets, diamonds, and gold, and a single piece of quartz. There's no way you can make that, let alone wield it, even with your ghost gloves. What the fuck is that? Is a giant cannon? Okay, so wait, we got grist. Garnet is this red one. We have diamonds now, gold, and quartz. Oh, it's a hammer. Oh, I see. I was looking at it wrong. Fear no anvil. So you're telling me in this universe, quartz is like the most valuable thing, even more valuable than diamond? Interesting. Shrink it down. See, that's it. You can afford that. You use the alchemeter's scaling upgrade to reduce it to a more manageable and affordable size. You make a weapon called Fear No Anvil. Look at that. That's a cool looking, that's a pretty cool looking fucking sword, hammer. You know, I'm glad they decided to make the main protagonist. I mean, obviously there's 4 main protagonists, but John is like the main of the 4. I'm glad they made him use not swords. They give swords to Dave, obviously. I always like it when main protagonists have like an offbeat weapon. Like, you know me, I'm a sucker for cool like video game and anime swords. I'm a huge fan of that, obviously. I mean, well, I don't have it with me, but I have a giant back home. Or back at my old house. I need to move it over here next time I'm down there. But I have a giant fucking... I have the remember my big Monado that I have on the wall? I need to bring that up here. I didn't have room to bring it the most recent trip I went. I might have to mail it to myself. It's kind of awkward and I can't fit it in my car, so... You didn't bring that with you? I didn't have room. Dude, it's large. It's not easy to fit. I might have to mail it to myself. I mean, I guess I could, if I didn't have anybody in my passenger seat in my car, I could fit it there. But my trunk in my car isn't particularly large, and the front trunk is also definitely not big enough for it. It is quite sizable. I mean, it's my height, so it's like 6 feet long. Got to capture log it. Yeah, you're right. Pester the Dave Sprite. So, what is this? The thing the code made. Really powerful hammer. How do you know? I thought you couldn't use hammers. I can't. Better be, though. I got it from Hephaestus. Who's that? Really tough to kill, dude. You killed him for it? Nope. How'd you get it, then? Shenanigans. Okay. The Greek god of the forge? Cool. I guess he's just here now. Oh, you know, just Hephaestus. He's here. You know, John's just like, oh yeah, where'd you get this hammer? And future Dave's just like, oh yeah, I got it from my friend, the Greek god. Just, you know, it's just, as one does. Check out Dave's computer. It seems you have a visitor. Oh, it's also his internet browser, yeah. volume. Oh, she's gonna wake up now. Fix GA's computer. There's nothing to fix. Just got to open the viewport. It's easy. What the? Ah, the interface. Ah, timelines. Classic. Examine the laptop. Someone has been using your PesterChum account, and you somehow doubt the culprit was this young, upright amphibian presently throwing a fit. Go find John. You hurry to the door so you can catch John before he goes gallivanting off somewhere, but it seems your door is ajar. Funny, you don't remember leaving your door ajar, even though it's sort of absurd for you to take note of such a thing, considering John recently left your room. Oh well, doesn't matter. You will now proceed through this door uneventfully. Proceed through the door uneventfully. You get dumped on by a bucket full of hellacious blue phlegm aneurysm gushers as a thoughtful but mischievous thank you gesture from John. She's so, look at her expression. Get dumped on. Shay, letting you know the jingle's getting cut off at the end. I did that on purpose. Your prankster's gambit plunges to an all-time low. You cannot hope to defeat Egbert in a prank off. He is simply the best there is. Equip the trusty rocket. Rose obviously isn't waking up anytime soon. Might as well take some time to explore. John, no! Why, Dr. Meowgon. Do you want to come along for the ride? Sure looks that way. Okay, hop aboard then. Adventure awaits. Oh, man. Where's he off to now? At least you have this little fellow here to keep you company. You will name him Viceroy Bubbles Von Salamancer. Be the puppet. You have no idea what the hell that means. But yeah, you can kiss that obnoxious puppet goodbye. Maybe now you can get a decent night's sleep. Why does he have a fucking hoverboard? Okay, this is the most ridiculous thing you have ever seen. What is taking place here is almost certainly illegal. You're not sure which laws are being broken, but it's probably a lot. All right, I think this might be a good place to stop. This seems like a natural low, calm point to end off on. We got a bunch of pages read today, Chad. I think we got like through 400 pages today, right? Didn't we start at like 1400? Thought it was 16. Ah. All right, well, that was a lot of fun. Appreciate y'all hanging out and watching. Kill the Deltarune Lo-Fi. All right. Next Homestuck stream will be next week on Tuesday, of course. And tomorrow, I think I'm going to play more Silk Song, so look forward to that. Look at me. I'm basically going full variety now. I'm really breaking out of my shell. Let me see who's strum-bumbling right now. Yo, Scurry's doing some Silk Song speed runs. If you don't want any spoilers, please keep that in mind. There will be spoilers in this stream. All right, I will see you fellas tomorrow. You all have a wonderful night, everybody. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful, lovely night. And make sure you take care of yourself because you deserve it. You are wonderful and loved. And, you know, make sure to treat yourself well. Later.